So good morning. So I'm doing my PMP migration. So you type npmp login. So it will take you directly to the website. So this is the website here. You create your account if you are a new person. But if you are not a new person, you click on new user. But if you are not a new person, you just type in your password, your username and password, then log into your account. So So after clicking your password and your username, sometimes it asks for authentication code, like to make sure you're not a computer. You also put in that if necessary. Sometimes if you don't ask, you not put it. So you click on Manitoba Provincial Nominee Program (MPNP). So it will take you directly to your page. So mind you, so it will take you directly to your page. Let's first see what it will show you. And mind you, I already done or I've gotten my LAA, that is letter uh, of advice to apply. So because I've gotten LLA, so you need to fill some parts in your LLA. So you click on eligibility. So they'll ask you my express by expressing my interest in MPNP. I'm certified that I have the intent of settling in Manitoba. You click yes. So that is already clicked for us. Then the next, I am interested in PMP of skilled worker. That is what I'm applying for. So it's also clicked for me. Then they will ask you, I am I am a skilled worker currently working in Manitoba. No, current because currently I'm in Nigeria. Then they'll ask you to measure your assessment score. So in my assessment score, I got 81 because I'm nominated by the community, and for regional point 5 points. So made my score 81. So I am a skilled worker who is not employed in Manitoba but who has the education, experience, language, ability, adaptability, and other factors to have a assessment score sufficient to apply. Select select your score from the MPNP assessment sheet. That means when you click on this link, it will show you the assessment sheet. Then you select your score after calculating your score. Then you if you click drop, it will show you the list of numbers of everything. But I scored 81, so that's why writing 81. I think you cannot score below 60 or 70. I'm not really sure about that. I have a connection to Manitoba through a close relative who is in Manitoba, and we support and endorse my settlement plan as Manitoba's supporter. No, so I don't have anybody in Manitoba. Likewise, I received from the Manitoba a letter of invitation inviting me to submit an application as a part of strategic innovation. Yes, I received a letter of invitation as a part of the strategic initiative. But if you click no, it also show you a broad down list. I have a connection to Manitoba through a friend, so if you can also bring somebody to Manitoba if you have a friend or a distant relative who live in Manitoba and will review and endorse my settlement plan. So you can also click no. I have a connection to Manitoba through having a complete secondary or post secondary education or training program in Manitoba. You can also click no. So the more you click no, it will be giving you other options. I have a connection to Manitoba through having in the past worked for at least 6 months continuously for the same employer in Manitoba. You also click no. So if you click no, if you save, it will cancel it. But me, what I have is I have an invitation. So is I'll click yes here in this place of I have an invitation. Immediately I click the rest would go away. So you click on your save, then you click on apply progress, application progress. So under the application progress, there are several steps. You have the personal information, education, employment, application history, relative friend and friend, language ability, adaptability, document and forms and document, and review and submit. So if you click on your personal information, or you can also click new one. So they said including myself, the applicant. My application includes one adult, and that is me. I have no child under the age of 9, and ch- no child under the age of 9 to 25. So, to which Manitoba city or town or region do you plan to move to? So, I plan to move to Winkler Sterling. So, you click on your save. That's for your personal. Then click on your next. Then if you take it to your educational option or history, so currently for the educational history, you fill your name, your family name, your date of birth, your relationship. Because I'm single, it's blank. Date of birth, your email address, and marital status. Media names are for ladies who have married and I've changed their name. Then you click on gender male. Then the people who accompany, nobody's accompanying me. Then your passport number and the expiring date of your passport. So you also click your address and everything in it, your country, your state of residence in your country, your postal code, and everything. So you click save. Then also you click your native language, the language you speak. So I just put English. I don't want stress. The language of communication with Manitoba, provincial nomination, English, country of citizenship, English, country of birth, English, legal status in your country of residence, citizen. I'm a citizen of Nigeria. If type, so you click on save, then you click on what? After clicking your save, you click on next. So if I have other family relative, I'll click another one, but because I don't have any family relative, I'll leave it blank. Then I'll click next. This is my home year around the Amala as the primary applicant. Then the next one also is also your education. They said total years of secondary education. How many years did I spend in my secondary school? I spent 6 years, so it's less than 10 years. Then total years of post-secondary education. I spent more than 3 years of post-secondary education. I spent 5 years because my education is 5 years. But there's not any option like 5 years in there. So we only have less than 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, and more than 3 years. So I have my I spent more than 3 years in university. Then for the secondary school, less than 10 years, 10 years, 12 years. So that is how it's rated. So you click on next on save. After saving, you click on next. Then for the employment, because I'm not going through employment, okay. Then yeah, they will ask you to fill in the secondary school and the university you went to. So the first one is primary applicant, that is me. My secondary school from what time to what time? Then is it full time or part time schooling? So I did a full time secondary school I started from August 2010 to July 2016. Then it's full time. Then the address Ile-Ife, Osun State. Language of instruction will be English. So you click the best that suits you. You look for English and click it. Program completed. They will ask you how many for the years. Do you get your certificate and everything? You also click on that. Then the country where you did your secondary school, the program name, then the states and the website if your school has a website. Then you also do that also for your university because you clicked both of them. So your university, I went to Babcock University from 2016 to 2021. Then it's also a full-time program. I studied nursing, country of residence, Nigeria, province, Ogun State. Then you post your university website, then the address, Ileshan City, Ogun State, Language of instruction English, program completed, yes. Then you click save and next, or add. You add it. So as long as you continue to add. So now employment. I'm not going to Manitoba through employment route. Okay. They said enter your employment history in the past years. In the past 5 years or since age of 19, enter the information of yourself, the application, as well as of your spouse and adult if applicable. So I finished September 2021, and I also started working. Sorry, I started working in as a registered nurse in September 2021 to date, because I'm currently in Nigeria, so I'm still working for the company Ifeoluwa Clinic. Then you click from time to time, but because I'm present, you put present full time. Then you put the employer name, address, city, contact person, email address. So if you look at the contact person and the phone number is the one that is compulsory. Email address is not really compulsory. And employment register, so you might not fill it. It's only the one that has asterisk that is a must for you to fill. So you also click on add. If you then you keep adding as long as you have other job. If you do not have, you just click on next. So the next one is application history. What other application have you applied to? So I currently applied to Federal Skilled Worker Program. That is the express entry. So it is in progress because I've not been selected in the Federal Skilled Worker. Then you click the destination. On the type of program, you see the route, it's federal business, federal skilled worker. So you click on federal skilled worker. Another type of program, like if you have got the calendar through visiting visa, you click on a spouse study. So you must click on the one that applies to you. Then the results. Have you been approved? Have you been denied? Is it in progress? Or because my federal skill worker, I've not yet received any response of being selected or me being rejected. So you always click in progress, or you might click in progress. If they have attended to you, or if you schooled in Canada before, or you have to put the details. Then if for that year of the results, if it's in progress, year of the results, you might, because it's in progress, you just put name, file number, then you put your express entry file number there, then you click on next. Then relatives in Canada, I do not have. Okay, applicant history, enter information on the date, type and result of previous stay in Canada. So, have you stayed in Canada before? Because I've not been to Canada before, you click not applicable. Or if you have stayed in Canada, you click the information, the province where you stayed, from what time to what time, date of interview, what is the expiration date of your visiting visa in Manitoba, stay status in Canada, reason for visiting, and everything. You click everything. Then the next one is relatives and friends. So do you have spouse or anyone? So if you have any friends, family in Canada, this is where you click that name. You click that first name, give your name, date of birth, address, city, phone number, relationship to applicant, relationship to spouse. I authorize. Then you give the Manitoba province the permission to send your details to the family you said is in Canada. Then they will endorse you. This person will endorse my settlement plan and everything, the email address, country, and everything. So that is that for relatives and friends. Then the next, you click on next, which you go to the language ability. Sorry. So for the language ability, you will choose any type. There's IS, there's CP, and TEF. The TEF is for the French, while the IELTS is general, must be general. Then the SIPIP G is for the Canada English test also. So your assessment score, the way you calculate your assessment score is your lowest score in IELTS, which band did it drop. So there's a way to calculate it. So my assessment score is 7. Then they ask, I have I have used English or French as a primary language of communication at work, yes. So you write how long you work using English language, that is 2 years. I completed my secondary school. I completed my secondary or post-secondary education in English or French. Yes. So they say how long. If you click yes, you must answer how long. So you add both your secondary school and your post-secondary school. Mine is 6 years plus 5 years. That is 11 years. Then the next one is I studied English or French as a foreign language or a secondary language. Yes, I also studied English and French both in my university and but as a course. Then I am a native English speaking speaker. Yes. I don't know. Well, I chose yes. Then you click on save. Then next. Then my NOC code is NOC 33102. That is nursing head. Number of years you worked in the intended occupation in the past year, you click on 2 years. So as a nurse, you can work as a nurse aide and it will also be counted. Then you click next. Then you get to the adaptation. Adaptation is job for job offer. It provide all required information about the former or previous employer. So that is what you put there. So because I don't have any employer, I didn't select anything there. So sorry for the adaptation. I kept my no code. Then job offer. I is not applicable to me because I did not go. I'm not going through job. Then assets. You put in how much you are bringing into Canada. Then you click on your asset can be cash. So for the asset, let me go back. For the asset, you click what type of asset you are bringing. Is it cash, real estate, as a proof of fund? That is yes, proof of fund. So if it's cash you have, you convert it to dollar. You check the exchange rate. If it's real estate, you show evidence of your house or your property, your house, and or if it's investment, probably you fix deposit or you invest into a company and others. So you also click the value of those things and description. So mine was fund in saving account, 20,000 Canadian dollars. Then you click on next. So the next is debit. They will ask you, are you owing the bank anything? So this is where you will say everything or everything you're owing the bank, or if it's student loan or other thing. The net worth. So your net worth is the addition and subtraction of your for of your assets from debit, of your debit from your asset. So you put everything. Then your settlement plan. For the settlement plan, For a settlement plan, you will give, they say, please provide at least 3 reasons for choosing Manitoba as your immigration destination in Canada. So my first reason is healthcare. So these are what I wrote for healthcare. My second reason is cultural diversity. These are what I wrote for cultural diversity. My third reason is education and economical opportunity. And these are what I wrote for my education and economical opportunity. Why the next one is write city, town, or region in Manitoba. That is Winkler, Winkler Stanley. Please provide at least 2 reasons for choosing this destination in Manitoba. Then I wrote it. This, this. So I think probably I'm too fast. This cultural density, diversity and its people, economic opportunities. Okay, then you click on next. So the next one, that's about page 2. They asked us your intended occupation, you put it there. Then if is your work operation regulated in Manitoba, because it's not regulated, you put my profession is not regulated. No, it's not regulated. You answer everything as truthful as you can. Then here they ask if your occupation is regulated, in what related, if your occupation is regulated, in what related non-regulated occupation would you find skill employment in Manitoba? So because I'm also taking data science, data analysis course, cybersecurity, and I'm also good at managerial roles and cybersecurity and retailer stuff. So I kept that there. I said, if your occupation is not regulated, what step will you take to take before you can arrive in Manitoba to ensure you find skilled employer. So I did my BLS CPR, good food safety certificate, caregiver certificate, first care aid, first care aid, aid care first responder, and I want to also obtain work health and safety awareness certificate. So if yes, what explain what step you will take to upgrade your job skill. So these are the steps I will take to upgrade my job skill. I tend to pursue further education and certification, as this will help me develop my skills and help me achieve greater height in my career as a nurse aide. Then you click what? Next. So the last page is your total amount and proof of English. Did you want to improve your English? So my friend that has a master's in English is already teaching me the use of English, and I also want to learn English on your network and asset. So you fill everything. Please provide the summary of your assets and debits and indicate in your net worth section of your Manitoba online application. You put everything there. Then personal information, you put in your birth certificate, invitation to apply, self assessment form. Then you put your passport there. Self assessment form is the one of 85 that I scored, that calculates your skills, your years of experience, your language test results, your age, and everything. Then your family relationship, your connection, your adaptability to the province. Then your education, you also put your secondary school's transcript and your university transcript there. Then you also put your WES for your university transcript. Then your employment history. So you collect letter of reference. Okay, let me go so that we'll see how everything is. Let's start from birth certificate edit. So for the birth certificate, you put in your birth certificate name, applicant. You click I this is you click this box ticking this is the certified translation of the original document, which I have also uploaded. So this clicking this I certify transcript, that means you are saying that everything you are putting there is legal. Then the invitation to apply, same thing, you also click it, then you input the document in it. Then your self-assessment form, your passport, you put in your passport, your self-assessment form, you put it there also, likewise. Then you put your education. So I kept in my transcript my certificate and my West. Then for my secondary school, I kept my NECO. Then I kept my testimonial in there. So for my employment history, you upload, yeah, so that other documents they request from you, you choose one out of all of them: letter of reference, business resignation, that is your goodbye note, your quick notice of resignation from them, or business tax record, or work contracts, or others, work permits, and others. Then you click as this is the certified translation of the original document which I have uploaded. Then you input your document there. Then the next one is application history. So my federal skilled work permit, work program. You input the details. You choose the temporary refusal letter, postgraduate work permit, spouse work permit, and work vacation work permit. So you put everything there. You put the document there also. Language ability, that is your IELTS result. So for your language ability, you put your language, uh, education in English or French, employment document. So your test results. So I used you select one out of all of them. So I selected test result for that. Then you click what next. Then your next one is proof of funds. Excuse me, I don't know why it brought me here. Then the next one is net worth. So for your net worth, that's where you put your your proof of funds statement, your proof of funds document. Then what are the things you can use? You can use financial institution letter, account statement, proof of real estate ownership, mortgage statement, loan statement, and others. I'm using account statement, that's savings. Then I kept my document inside. Then you had as much as you have. If after account statement you want to put financial institution letter, you can put it there. When you put mortgage statement, you can put it there. Loan statement, you can put it there. Then click on your next. So you go to order. Others are because they didn't ask for all this um, document, but they will be needed, like my committee letter of support of endorsement and my invitation to submit an express of interest in manitoba. So I kept those in there. Then you add as much. So after that, since you write what the others is, and if you have any further details I want to also put it there. Then you click what next. So as you can see, it my personal information is completed, education is completed, employment is completed, application history is completed, all information has been entered correctly, all information has been entered correctly, all information has been entered. For your language ability, same thing, intended occupation, same thing, job offer, same thing, network, same thing, then settlement plan, same thing. You click next. Then you also check again, same thing. Then you click next. Then your application validation, document review. So I review the document. Documents also have a review. Then submitting of application. This is this comes to the end of the application. So you say you will also click on this box. I and my spouse, if applicable, accept the terms of the declaration. So you read the terms. I consent to Manitoba Department King County Trainer. So you read it how suitable so make sure you are sending the right thing. Then you pay fee of application. So that is all you will do. So we have come to the end of the application of PMP.